What VPN do hackers use? Anonymous says, there is nothing better than someone else's computer. No kidding. If you hate someone on the internet, trick them in installing a Trojan you made, and you're good. Once you use the VPN for a while, completely destroy the program, rewrite it with random data 7 times, and go piss someone else off. The disadvantage of using a public VPN service provider is that they will comply with state investigations and give them your IP. If you use someone else's IP as final relay though, no website will ever know it's you. P.S. Everybody gets caught someday. Al Klein says, most hackers don't. They're too easy to break the anonymization and there are better ways to anonymize your connection. It's like a Honda Civic driver using high-test gas to soup up his car, and asking which gas Indianapolis 500 drivers use to soup up theirs. They don't soup them up that way. Serious hackers know that any connection can be traced, so they just make it so much work to trace them that it's not worth it. If you had to trace through 500 different IP addresses to find me, and all those addresses changed once every second, it would cost you a large fortune to track me, and I'm just not worth it. But with this little $500 desktop, I can anonymize myself in about 10 seconds. I downloaded what I'd need a long time ago. But I don't need to. I even use my real name here, and anyone following my posts for a while knows where I live, so all you need to find me is Google. If you never speed, and the cops are honest, you'll never get a speeding ticket, so you don't need a radar jammer. Bobsy Marchellis Jackson says, forget the VPN thing for hacking. If you do want a decent VPN though, what you need is a secure server in a country that hates the Western world and so would never hand over logs. From there you can install a VPN on the server, openvpn, or just install openvpn server to keep transfer of data secure wherever you need that type of security. For hacking you should really hack Somini's Wi-Fi locally, or even better don't do this locally. Once you are on their network, set up Tor to anonymize your IP address. From there write a script that goes through about 50 proxies using proxy chains. Then perform the attack. VPN is really only needed when you don't want anyone to be able to read the stuff you are up to between 2 points, e.g. I use a VPN to attach to my company network when I am remote and get onto the file server and do my stuff this way I can modify files and stuff and do sensitive stuff and nobody in the middle will be able to decipher the data. But if you are hacking client X, and you use a VPN to transfer data to client Y, then nobody will be able to see the data you have transferred, but they will be able to trace who did the hack. The client X will possibly know what you hacked at their end, and trace it back to you. VPN doesn't stop that. It only encrypts the actual data transferred, so VPN is more about secure transfer of data. Anonymity is another story and is best done secretly on someone else's line. Using Tor to hide your IP and going through many proxies between you and the target. So hackers are more about anonymity and exploiting vulnerabilities and serious tech, not secure transfer of data. Thanks for watching our video on, what VPN do hackers use?